Hi everyone and welcome back to Star Trek Elite Force 2. We are back at it and having just rescued some fairly scantily clad scientists, we are now, well, at least one of them was scantily clad I suppose. We are now going to head down to the Armory because Korban has insisted on showing us his latest boomy thing that he's prepared for us. This really is just what Korban does, isn't it? It's like, I'm going to sit in the Armory, make things which kill other things more and more efficiently, and then just call my boss to say, hey, look at the amazing job I'm doing. I'm sure that that's a thing an honourable Klingon would do. Anyway, let's do some Assassin's Creed style eavesdropping. Well, there's no bench around, so let's just eavesdrop.
I've been doing a little research into the Atrexians during my spare time.
What did you find out so far?
They're a spacefaring species with warp capability and modern weaponry, most of it acquired from other races.
So they don't develop a lot of their technology themselves?
Right. I've also learned that they became prosperous by mining their colony worlds.
They must be trading with both the Federation and the Romulans.
I'd be concerned about that, but I don't think they're a very aggressive species. They haven't been a threat to either the Federation or the Romulans.
They clearly seem to be in the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
Well, some sort of useful information there, but the whole idea seems to be that the Atrexians are pretty much scavengers, although that might be a little bit harsh. They're more opportunistic rather than scavengers. I could see Sydney back on her, well, not quite back on her feet, but you know. And so they kind of take advantage of the situation. They got themselves a big bankroll or whatever by mining their external colonies, and they have traded with both the Romulan Empire and the Federation. So they're kind of neutral, but the Federation obviously want to expand into their territory, want them on board, but it seems like the Atrexians have potential to not be the most squeaky clean of members, shall we say. Anyway, let's head to the Armory and see what Korban has to say.
I've made some improvements on the Federation-issue grenade launcher. I've loaded a holo program to test it. If you like it, then we can use it on the mission.
I always knew I liked you, Korban. Never let anyone say anything different. Let's have a look here. Ooh, yeah, gimme. Right, so let's test out our new exciting weapon. So this reacts very much like the first game's grenade launcher. And just like the first game's grenade launcher, it's super good. Primary fire just fires bouncy grenades. Second attack is more... Second attack is more of a flatter trajectory and more sticky, basically. It's more of a sticky attack. So, yeah, grenade launcher's awesome. But it does make me worried that they're giving us the grenade launcher sort of this, I wouldn't say early, but it is fairly early in the game. It's not... Yeah, it's not exactly late game. I think we got the grenade launcher quite late game in Elite Force 1, so... Yep, let's try and get my trajectories right. There we go. Perfect. And I think there's only one more guy to get. I'm getting a little bit damaged here, though. Oh, right at his feet. Is that going to go off? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he didn't. Oh, well, he's dead now. Works for me.
Almost as good as a Klingon.
Yeah, whatever. Time for the mission.
Now entering the Tarawa system.
Shields up. Tarawa VII dead ahead. Take us in.
Aye, sir. No ships in the area.
Scanners detect exomorphs. They're swarming Tarawa VII.
Maintain a high orbit. Keep us outside the range of their propulsion systems.
Aye, sir.
Hail them.
No response.
The planetary defensive grid has been knocked offline. Superficial damage to their power converters.
Monroe, assemble your team. I want you to restore that grid and...
Captain, multiple ships warping in.
3 Idril ships.
Interesting timing. Hail them.
Greetings, Captain. We are here to provide assistance to the Atrexians.
What kind of assistance?
Each of our ships have a small security contingent. We would be honored to put them under your command to assist the Atrexians.
They will take orders from Lieutenant Monroe.
Of course, Captain.
Monroe, prepare your team to beam down, and keep an eye on the Idril.
We are ready to transport.
Lowering shields for transport.
Engines offline. Weapon systems offline.
The 3 Idril ships hit us when we lowered shields. We are being hailed.
On screen. Brenda.
When we last met, you took away my most precious possession. Now I take away yours. Prepare to be boarded.
Lieutenant Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Report to the bridge. And bring me a rifle.
The transporters are down, along with the turbolifts. I've got Idril beam-in signatures appearing all over the ship.
To all Hazard Team members, emergency deploy. Fight off the Idril invaders.
You'll die! I'm requesting assistance!
Okay, Starfleet, can we have a real conversation here at this point? For God's sake, stop dropping your shields! Yes, we know that the Idril were there, but couldn't you say go around either the other side of the planet, or maybe lower your shields for, say, half a second while you transport the away team out, rather than completely and utterly dropping them for a good sort of half a minute? Or even better yet, since the shield frequencies are apparently a thing, and yes, I know the Enterprise has multiphasic shields. Since shield frequencies are apparently the thing, how about developing a transporter beam that can penetrate it and beam out from your own ship? That would seem to be, with the amount of dumbass decisions that get made by Starfleet on occasions, that it would actually, Golden Starship, that someone would actually figure out that this could be a potential tactical situation and it might be worth the Federation investing in the technology to try and beam through their own shields. I mean, the Chodak did it in Final Unity and that worked. I mean, yes, I know it's a plot device and we can't suddenly have the Idril being capable of taking on the Enterprise, because if they're that powerful, why the hell are they what would essentially be considered a fairly backwards race in the far side of the quadrant? So you can understand that they had to weaken the Enterprise to get to this point, but this sort of dropping your shields in front of someone who is obviously hostile. I mean, did you really need Councillor Troy telling you that that guy was hiding something? Do you think that anyone who has any sort of half decent whoa, he went flying. Any sort of half decent ability to read someone, as you would think a captain of a starship would have, would know that was going to end badly.
System lockdown initialized.
But whatever. Where else needs our help?
Security breach in main engineering. Security breach in main sickbay.
Monroe, if you're still on deck 8, I need help in sickbay. We're getting overrun.
Unauthorized access in turbolift 8A.
Okay, so I guess our next stop's sickbay, although I would have to say, if I had to prioritise sickbay or main engineering, you're damn right I'm prioritising main engineering. Feel free to take over the biobeds. I would rather the warp core be saved. Ew, that's a mess. Ouch. And what's this green fluid? Have we suddenly gone onto a Malon cruiser from the first game? I guess they had the asset that they desperately needed, so they decided to use it again in this game. Anyway, let's get moving. I can't imagine if that's coolant that it's a good thing. But anyway, let's try to avoid getting permanently turned round here, and let's get motoring. Oh, it gave me a platform. Nice. Will you stop exploding? Well, I guess we can't go that way anymore, so I guess it's down the... I guess it's to the right and down the hole.
Lieutenant Monroe, assist with the defense of this corridor.
Why, yes, of course I'll do that. Fortunately, health thing. And this vital corridor where there's literally nothing on it. So why is the security chief there? I don't understand. So you'd have thought your security chief would be on the bridge. Instead he's defending some random corridor which is nowhere near main engineering and is also nowhere near the bridge.
Well done, Lieutenant. Reinforce Girat's team in sickbay.
Oh really? Was that it? Now you have to jab one of these panels. I can't remember which one it is. And yep, Golden Starship. So we've got that. Let's refill on health and ammo, and then I guess we better head to sick bay. I still think main engineering is where we should be going here. I think sick bay is not the best idea, but hey, I'm not in command. Oh, actually, I am of the hazard team. I think we'll take all the competent people and head to... I mean, this is the flagship. And like you've got your chief of security defending a random corridor, and you've also got the shields dropping randomly all over the place.
Monroe, I don't know how long we can hold out.
Don't get lippy with me, Girat. I'm still holding a grudge from the last game. I love how these guys go absolutely flying constantly. Nope, I don't think that's the way. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, we're in the Armory, aren't we? Yeah, I definitely need to go out there. These guys do their full 360 when they die. It's hilarious. Why am I trying to go into the holodeck? No, well, maybe I just feel like the holodeck could be a better idea at this point. Should be better.
Breach on bridge deck.
Oh, so now the bridge is under fire, but that's okay. We'll keep sickbay going. Awesome.
Security protocol Picard Alpha 3.
Federation, stop hitting!
Encrypting primary and secondary security codes.
God, my shot accuracy's terrible. Wow, I took a beating there. Ooh. God, I love that animation.
Monroe, they're in engineering.
On my way.
You can get to engineering via this Jeffries tube access. Go.
Yeah, I love that animation, or lack thereof, shall we say. The guy just goes completely stiff and flies backwards. Anyway, I guess it's main engineering now. They're trying to lock down the bridge. Huh. Have I not found a starship? That's a bit rubbish. I think I know why. Yes, there is actually one. I think there's one in here, so that's why it's saying I haven't found it. Maybe, maybe not. No, obviously I didn't find that one. Unless I did and it just didn't count it because I did the saving. So, oh sure, I think I showed both of them off there. 2 for 1. Okay, let's get motoring. We're now on the engineering deck. Today on the Elite Force 2, recoil is a thing. Don't you get that? Alright, I'll go this way then. It's busy work.
Warp core temperature outside normal
The warp core
levels.
is overheating. Everyone out. Monroe, over here. Repel the Idrel before the warp core goes critical.
Hey Reg, how's it going? Good to see Reginald Barkley here.
Watch where you're shooting.
And it was good to see Reg at least. This seems to be an extremely roundabout way of doing things. If you're going to try and sabotage the Enterprise, if you want to destroy the Enterprise, which it seems is what they want to do, why aren't you just doing why don't you just fire on it when it's got its shields down and all the rest of it? This seems like an incredibly convoluted way of doing things. This, however, from this point in, this is pretty much the most butt-puckering moment of the game for me, because you're under a major time limit, like a major time limit, and you have to... I had to play this through a few times because, as you can see, one went off there. You have to sort of almost know where the enemy are going to beam in, and I don't, so I'm literally just doing laps hoping to find them, and that is a serious bit of stress going on there. So I'm literally just constantly looking for the saboteurs. One. I might get away with this. Up there. Only saw that because I saw them beaming in. Don't hit the explosive, otherwise things go really badly if you do that. Looks like we got through this one.
Is the warp core stabilized?
Not yet. Use your tricorder on the energy distribution panel to help me bleed energy away from the core.
Yep, and this game relies very much on how well you did defending the warp core. The worse you did at it, the less time you get on this part, and believe me, some of the time this can be an extremely stressful situation
warp
because
core temperature at critical levels.
Yeah, thanks very much. It is just the warp core temperature is ticking up in the background, so you really need to keep the damage to the warp core down if you can, but I think we're going to get away with it.
We have to eject the core. Monroe, the access code to eject the core is 945912.
Yep, you can just see on the left there the warp core temperature is just constantly rising, so we need to go to a panel, and it's over.
Explosion imminent.
It's over here, not got too long to go. That's the one. Enter the code and get this warp core ejected.
We did it!
Monroe, I'm on the bridge. The captain's okay, but we're under attack. We need you.
Then power up the bridge turbo lift.
I'm on it.
Well, once again, the Enterprise is completely and utterly fresh out of warp cores. But instead of going straight to the bridge, because these guys have messed me around enough, I'm going to take my prize, which is going to be another Golden Star ship. I love me some shiny. Ow. Come on. Shiny, shiny, shinies. Mine, 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 mine. Yep, it's over here. I knew it was on one side or the other. There it is. Come to me, my pretty. Almost fell down that then.
Oh, where are you? We need you on the bridge.
Don't be sass-mouthing me. I suppose I should get to the bridge, shouldn't I? Anyway, get off this ladder, through the turbo lift, after messing around for a bit.
Bridge.
And let's head up to the bridge.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Awesome. But wait. No, that's the turbo lift. I don't want to go in there. But yeah, Picard can handle himself for a little bit because, yep, more shinies. More shinies. Now, I decided to go the kind of... I'm trying to go the gentlemanly way here with the old rifle. But you know what? I've got a grenade launcher for a reason. And the great thing about the grenade launcher is that it arcs over these shields that the Idril throw down. So this is just... we're now into the realm of shooting fish in a barrel. This is quite easy, and the Idril are going to be chased off the Enterprise very shortly.
The invaders have been repelled. I am initiating a dampening field to repulse any additional direct frequency transporter attempts. We are being hailed.
On screen.
Surrender your ship.
It looks like your invasion did not go as well as you'd hoped.
Your ship is crippled. Your weapons are non-functional. There's no way out, Picard.
Let's discuss it.
And give you time to repair your weapon systems? Do you take me for a fool? Turn your ship over to me, Picard, and I'll offload you and your crew on the nearest hospitable planet.
I would sooner destroy this ship.
You're bluffing. But in case you aren't...
Captain, several small Idril vessels have landed on our ventral hull.
What are they doing?
Warning. Unauthorized access detected.
The Idril are accessing our computer system directly from the hull. Self-destruct systems have been disabled. They are attempting to reroute command protocols and gain control of the Enterprise.
Reverse ventral hull polarity. See if we can shake them loose.
Negative. They have locked hull polarity in their area. I have polarized the outer saucer ring, which will prevent them from progressing any further. But I have no way of removing the Idril invaders.
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the Enterprise hull and repel the Idril invaders. Do not let them reroute the command protocols.
Aye, sir.
Lieutenant Monroe, the Idril are accessing the ship's computer from multiple locations. It is imperative that you stop them before they accomplish their goal. In order to contain the invaders, I have reversed polarity on the outer area of the hull. Do not approach this area.
Alright, let's see what we're doing now. It seems to be pretty much taking all the coolest points of several movies that we've had and seeing if we can replicate them. So, yeah, the gimmick here is we're in zero gravity.
Time is of the essence. The Idril must not gain control of the Enterprise.
And once again, we're on a pretty strict time limit with this. You need to get this sequence that we're doing pretty much bang on. If you don't get this sequence bang on, then you're going to run out of time. And a lot can go wrong on this mission. You can get fired at, you can get fired at while you're in the air, which is always a bit of a pain, and there's various other things that can go wrong.
You must hurry.
So you can't just go blindly charging in, you have to kind of time everything right. Yep, that didn't work, so I think I'm only going to get one more shot at this. Let's arc it. Oh, didn't even see that one originally. So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit here, but I should... Yes. Right, so as long as I can get in. Tricorder. Oh, I'm not close enough to modulate it. I'm losing time here really badly. I don't want to be losing time like this. 2 down. Right, there's 1 more. It's right ahead. But we are, you can already see I'm down to like a quarter time here, so I'm basically just going to have to go gung-ho on this one, I think.
The Idril have bypassed our level 1 security protocols. They must be stopped now.
It's all going wrong. 1 down. Okay, so is there... looks like there's only one... oh no, there's one at the back as well. Right, so I've got that. Now I've got to get in here. Oh, I missed, but I'm just going to have to go for it. And I missed from that close, really? Right, I'm okay. Right, get modulating. Modulate, 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 modulate. Yes, think I've just about got it. That should do it.
Our weapon systems are still offline. We have enough power to activate the auxiliary pulse phaser batteries, but you will have to operate them manually.
Okay, so now I get to control the Enterprise's weapons. This is pretty cool. Well, I've got to admit, this bit I don't make a very good job of. Pretty much like everything else I've done in this game so far, but the whole targeting's very, very strange. And why would I be bothered about not destroying this vessel? I want to nuke it hard. I really would not want to destroy this. I want to actually nuke it. I think you can. I think you actually can fail this mission if you... yeah, I think you can actually fail this mission if you destroy... if you miss the like bits you need to and you end up destroying the capital ship. But I honestly am not sure how that could happen. Yeah, I'm making a bit of a mess out of this. Reality, to give yourself the best amount of time, ignore destroying the small ships. Just take the... just shoot out their energy weapons, and that gives you enough shots at the capital ship, because really it's the capital ship that matters here, nothing else. You can kind of see aiming's pretty difficult on this. But there we go, that's 2 bits of it down. And yeah, I've kind of got the idea to not have these, but I like the... I really do like the idea that they've given us here. It's like, yeah, have some weaponry and just go, go, go. Shoot down these things, because they're going to do a lot of damage if they hit the hull. Again, anything that's going across the screen generally isn't going to be right to be destroyed. So if it's coming straight at you, by all means try and nuke it down, like that for example. But... if it's not coming directly at you, then yeah, don't waste your time. And I'll let a couple of things hit there, which is a very poor. Yeah, that one was coming straight at, so I can destroy that. That one I can probably destroy as well. Yeah, so yeah, pick easy targets would be my advice on this one. 3 down. The Enterprise is taking a beating here, and oh, they're both going to hit. That's going to hit as well. Not good, not good. But yeah, you can see more of these little ships keep popping up, so there's very little point going for them. But now I'm just got to try and hit. Right, come on, yes, got it.
Nicely done, Lieutenant. Assemble your team and protect the Atrexian colony on Tarawa VII.
Okay, I guess we're going straight there. And if that's what we're going to do, I'll see you guys on the ground next time. Thanks for watching, guys.